What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. 6 on the shot clock. Levine's shot is on.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Vucevic defending. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Ball against O'Neal. Ball no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan. It's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Outside, Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. With the drive, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And the Nets with possession here. Searching for their first points of the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets.
How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show some love.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson with a screen on Levine. Johnson's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Feeds it to DeRozan. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Levine sets the screen for Ball. Banked in off the glass.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Claxton the pass to Curry. Here's Claxton, stolen by Levine. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, down low, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's the pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton on the wing. Bridget. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Looking for the first basket of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
So far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team Height.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Bulls ball.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, DeRozan a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball dishes to DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Back to Ball. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by DeRozan. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 8.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's DeMar DeRozan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Chicago.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And so they foul intentionally. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots from 14. Pass to Vucevic. And DeRozan kicks the ball. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Curry against Levine.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Ball. Launches it. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Johnson.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And Levine throws it down.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Drummond, here he goes. And that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Back to Bridges. Fires for 3. Here's Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball with it. Bridges covering. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Claxton, defended by Drummond. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good for distance.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. He dishes it to DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Dinwiddie. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Dishes it to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Bridges. And the basket by DeRozan.
Well, there's a tenacity, a ferocity right now about DeMar DeRozan. This guy seems to want the ball every time down the floor.
Bridges finds Curry. Curry on the wing. Bridges passes to Curry. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of
And the Nets making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
Once again, the Brooklyn Nets kid.
The Bulls leading by 11. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Bridges against DeRozan. Dinwiddie kicks to O'Neal. Inside, Claxton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Drummond. Tries again. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb. Vucevic has got 5.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Drummond. And so it's Chicago. Enjoy. Thanks for the great interview, David. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Mikal Bridges.
Oh! Wow. DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from O'Neal.
Stepping to line with 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both. Bulls leading by 12. Ball feeling it out a bit. Up top to DeRozan. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Johnson gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside, Ball. The dish to DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
Curry's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Dinwiddie dishes to Curry. Back to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Curry. Nets passing it around. It's stolen by DeRozan. Levine with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Levine against Curry. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. 6 to shoot. DeRozan finds Vucevic. It's stolen by Curry. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Curry with the steal. To the right side. Here's Claxton. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Greatest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just
Chicago leading by 12.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Outside, Ball. Here's Levine. Bridges with the board.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Curry kicks to Johnson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Drummond. Back to Ball.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Here's the feed to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. The shot. Johnson sends the screen for Curry. Poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn.
For your next, Ben Simmons.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball against Dinwiddie. Here's DeRozan. Kicks to Vucevic. The three. Good on the triple. Vucevic has got 8.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Simmons finds Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Misses the 3. Bulls leading by 14. Now Drummond. Outside Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Simmons passes to Bridges. Back to Simmons. Here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they can shoot.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Chicago. Outside Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
He hits both from the stripe. It's the Nets now. Here's Curry. And so it's Chicago. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Chicago right now, Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Beverly in at the point.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts it on the deck, drives to the cup, and will get to the free throw line.
And he can't hit the second. You can be sure when Patrick Beverly's on the floor, Doris, you're going to get some chatter.
You're going to get a lot of chatter, Kevin. There is an edge that Patrick Beverly plays the game with. It is how he carved out his career. This is not the most physically gifted guy, either in stature or skill, but Patrick Beverly is a force to be reckoned with on the defensive end.
He kicks it to Beverly. DeRozan in the corner. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Simmons passes to Mills. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Pass to Beverly. Kicks to Drummond. Back to Beverly. Swiped it away. Here's Simmons. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
It's deflected. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Feeds it to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
The Bulls leading by 13. And there's the pass to Levine, and the jam by Levine.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
To the inside. Here's Simmons. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something that's developed, and it's on point.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Seth Curry. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Patty Mills. DeRozan's shot is off. Nets trail by 15. O'Neal kicks to Dinwiddie. O'Neal passes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Everly with the ball, defended by Dinwiddie. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the Nets miss again. And the Bulls with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. Passes it to Levine. Out to DeRozan. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Off target with that shot. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Hart finds Randall. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, does a nice job on the finish.
To the inside. Pass to Claxton. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
There's no question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
So it's the Knicks now. Right side, Brunson. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie left side. Inside. Claxton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
Here's Curry after the basket by New York. Robinson with the block.
Well, hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Outside Barrett. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Left side, Robinson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Curry. Pass to Claxton. Uses the glass on the layup. Claxton's got 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. He does those two things very well.
Johnson, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Basket's good. He's got 9.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Now here's Barrett. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Barrett. Brunson with it. Now Now here's Hart. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Robinson with the block. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson passes to Hart. Now Randall. Robinson in the post. Working on Claxton. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Barrett.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Brooklyn.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Randall finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Simmons with a screen on Hart. Bridges passes to Simmons. He's off on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Outside Robinson. A kick out to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. Here's Barrett. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to Bridges. From deep. It's stolen by Hart. Dinwiddie against Robinson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Hart passes to Robinson. Crafty move. He shoots again. And he lays it up and in. Robinson's got 5 points.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Curry passes to Simmons. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And that one good. He's got 10.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Goes in, and he jams it home with authority.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Pass to Claxton, and stolen by Barrett. Hart with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Curry against Brunson. Here's Simmons. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randle has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Outside Hart. Randle, a screen on Curry. Hart with it, picked up by Simmons. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. 32 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Claxton. Oh, deflected. Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Here's Brunson. Can't hit that one. Oh, nice D from Curry. Back to Claxton. For 3. Curry, no good. And so it's New York with an impressive 16-point lead. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Knicks, 32.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harris against Barrett. Back to Simmons. Randle with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett. Just hustle plays.
It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer. And no good. New York goes the other way with it.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Simmons against Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Count it. Randle's got 17. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
It's Hart on the wing. Here's Barrett. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Hart against Simmons. That one drops for him. He has 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The kick out to Simmons. The three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's Barrett off the drive. For 3, Randall. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Bridges passes to Curry. Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. From downtown. Counted from distance.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Bridges on the double. Outside for Randall. Back to Barrett. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Deflects the pass. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Here's Hart. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Bridges. Curry with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Out to the wing. Randall against Bridges. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Hart from long range. Barrett passes to Brunson. To the left wing. For 3, Randall. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Brooklyn foul. Mikal Bridges.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Fires from deep. To the inside. Out to Bridges. Curry against Hart. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brunson. Pass to Barrett. To the wing on the left. Randall, the pass to Barrett. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Look for signs of Randall trying to continue to improve as a passer, as he was unselfish on that play.
Outside Hart. Launches it. That shot, no good. He gets it off. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Knicks opening up a huge gap. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
At the line, Joe Harris.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Joe Harris out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Barrett passes to Robinson. And he can't get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And here's Harris outside. The three from Curry. Hits the trifecta. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Back to Hart. To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. Curry with it. Hart covering. Hart against Curry. Simmons up top. Down low. And slam dunk by Simmons.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Randall, good.
So you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Simmons against Barrett. Simmons, the pass to Curry from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Claxton. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Finney Smith's checked in for Claxton. And Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Harris's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point. Former first-round pick Josh Hart really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. He still scores it with consistency, though.
And he's good on the second. And with Josh Hart, Brent, really able to stretch the floor for these guys.
Well, playing the 2 and the 3, maybe a little undersized, but took more three-pointers last year, trying to gain some confidence there. Man, if he's at 35, 36%, that's going to open a lot for him and his team.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Takes a three. Randall with a steal. It's Barrett on the wing, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game, and he's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
The drive by Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Harris finds Simmons. Right side, Finney Smith. Curry passes to Harris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Harris has got 11 points here in the second half.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Randall, the pass to Hart. Here he goes. Good D by Finney Smith.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Julius Randle.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Randle with it, now guarded by Curry. Outside for Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Curry from deep three-point land. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's New York now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Robinson passes to Hart. Back to Robinson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Curry for three. Randall pulls down the board. Outside Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was...
down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot. And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now, here's Hart. Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Hart with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. And Levine launches it from deep. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by New York. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard, /forward who wants to keep improving. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
In the corner, it's Levine. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From outside, off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Robinson a screen on Ball. Brunson finds Robinson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Here's Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And it's Vucevic missing. Hart against Levine. Hart kicks to Barrett. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Ball dishes to Levine. Over Hart. Ball against Brunson. Ball pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And although he's undersized in his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Ball against Brunson. Randall kicks to Brunson. Out to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Robinson. And Vucevic pulls it down.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Fans coming to the floor, it's your 3-1.
Chicago leading.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack him.
Randall finds Robinson. Outside for Randall. Vucevic with the block. Ball feeling it out a bit. Passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now, here's Barrett. Dishes to Robinson. Brunson the pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ball against Brunson. Levine wide open. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. It's Barrett on the wing. Randall with the ball. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Nikola Vucevic.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. It's all knotted up.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter will get underway.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Levine. Robinson with the block. Brunson finds Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson against Ball, and stolen by Drummond. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Brunson against Ball. In the corner, it's Levine. To the wing on the left. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Like we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
So it's Chicago now, following the score by New York. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from DeRozan.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Robinson finds Barrett. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks? And he makes the first.
Shooting for New York.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Now Ball. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. DeRozan passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
They get it back. Outside for Randall. Back to Barrett. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barrett's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Hart against Levine. Hart the pass to Randall. And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point New York lead.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Drummond. He has 6. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Inside, Brunson, and he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Levine. The Knicks making the shot. Good on the bucket.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Stolen by Ball.
Knicks foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second personal foul.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. The Knicks leading by 3. It's stolen by DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Hart. Out to DeRozan. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hart the pass to Randall. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Levine kicks to Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. From downtown. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, for that interview.
26. The Knicks, 29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Beverly in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson did attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And Randall throws it down.
A go-to scorer in high school at Kentucky. Randall showing tonight that he can do it at this level as well.
Now here's Levine. Kicks it to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got 9.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Barrett the pass to Brunson. Randall down low. Vucevic defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. Trying to get open is Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Now Barrett following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. And Robinson throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Levine is screen on Brunson. And Beverly kicks to Levine. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here is Robinson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
Both good from the line that time. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Beverly. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. They lead by 7. Hart, wide open, he fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And they'll get another chance. Fires the 3. The shot comes out, and New York will come the other way. Randall with the ball, now guarded by Vucevic. Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Goes up on the wing. Beverly finds Levine. Now Drummond, guarded by Robinson. Beverly against Randall. Now the pass to Brunson. Banked in off the glass.
Jalen Brunson.
And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Hart. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Patrick Beverly. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 12. High post Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Stolen away.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Levine kicks to Williams. To halt the run. Levine's shot is off. Randall against Williams. Open shot by Hart. And the shot is long.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
And so it's New York riding a fifth.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3. Brunson no good. Bulls trail by 13. Now here's Ball, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Rose, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Bulls moving the ball around. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. No good with the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Rose finds Robinson. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. DeRozan for 3. 6 to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New York leading by 11. Randall passes to Hart. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Robinson. Good, nice job down low. 8 points for Robinson.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now here's Levine. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Counted good.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Now here's DeRozan. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Randall finds Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Barrett driving inside. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And he recovers it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so it's New York with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Rose, good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Levine, following the score by Derrick Rose. Williams outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Julius Randle.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Assisted by
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win. Oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Here's Barrett. Rebound Andre Drummond. Now Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Levine's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Robinson kicks to Randall. Back to Robinson. No good that time. Good D by Drummond. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Rose finds Barrett. To the inside, taken away by Williams. Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 13. 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
fans get excited. It's time for your 3-1-2 crew.
8 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
The dopest crew in the 3.
Levine for 3. A shot off that time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Vucevic against Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shoots over ball. Dinwiddie, no good. DeRozan for three. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And here's Ball. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Back to Vucevic. Ball finds Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
Here's Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Now here's Bridges. To the inside, Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Ball with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Levine. Claxton with a rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's Simmons missing. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Vucevic. No good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Simmons has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Claxton. Going inside. Oh, Drummond with a block.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
2 minutes.
Drummond the screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Levine. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
And Simmons, here we go. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie against Levine. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons, guarding closely.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And the Bulls call time here.
Section in here right now gets free t-shirts. Fans, get excited. It's time for your 3-1-2 crew. Make some noise.
Chicago trailing here.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Chicago. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's DeRozan. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Ball against Dinwiddie, and Ball with a basket. The assist by DeRozan.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Levine with a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball. The three. And it's Levine with the three. 7 points in the game.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Inside, here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. That's out front. They're up by.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Ball runs point with Levine flanking it. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Levine. And no good. Good D by Simmons. The Nets with the lead. Here we go. Here's Claxton. And he throws it down with one hand.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Vucevic's shot is off. Here's Simmons. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Ball passes to Drummond. Ball against Curry. Outside for Levine. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got 5. Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Drummond, a screen on Curry. Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Curry against DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Simmons against Vucevic. Here's Finney-Smith. The kick out. Curry lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Vucevic. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And the free throw, no good.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And that one falls for Curry. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Levine for three. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Vucevic. 10 points for him. That one's wide left. Here's Simmons driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 7 tonight.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Curry passes to Simmons. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Finney-Smith, and it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. There's a minute 12 left to play in the half. Ball against Dinwiddie. DeRozan, a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball passes to Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
Able to score in so many different ways. The versatility of Vucevic is what makes him a great player.
To the paint. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Vucevic. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Harris passes to Simmons. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
And it's DeRozan missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's DeRozan. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play is under review.
Just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Brad, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field.
And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Ball finds Drummond. Dinwiddie with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Bridges passes to Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The 3 from Ball. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Stolen by Drummond. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The 3 from DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. The shot comes out. And Brooklyn going the other way now. The 3, here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bridges outside. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Ball no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, Johnson. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Here's Ball. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dinwiddie outside. The 3 ball. Bridges finds Johnson. Out to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Levine for 3. Pass to Drummond. Harris against DeRozan. He takes it in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
From deep, Johnson. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a 3. And here's Bridges. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed. Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
Johnson with a bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Drummond to screen on Bridges. Here's Levine. Here's Drummond. The rebound by the Nets.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
Harris's shot is good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Levine for 3. Here's Ball, and it's rejected. And they recover it. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. Got a hand on it. And so it's Brooklyn up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Beverly in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. It's Bridges on the wing from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan into the lane. Second shot opportunity and rejected. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Knocks down the long J. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Knocked loose.
Chicago foul. Andre Drummond. First personal foul.
So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
DeRozan outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 12-4 run. It's Simmons with a drive.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Let's go with a 3. Here's Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Simmons. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ben Simmons.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The aggressiveness that DeRozan attacks the rim with is what gets him to the line more often than not.
DeRozan hits them both. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons, and he drives in. Here's Claxton. Oh, rejected by Drummond, and he's able to get it back. Timeout called, Brooklyn. They're ahead by 24. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock, and the basket by Bridges.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's DeRozan. Vucevic finds Levine. Nice D from Bridges. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
End of the game.
A statement road victory.
These guys are ready to go. Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. Dinwiddie with the bucket. One thing's for sure tonight, Doris. There'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical three. And yes, he can D as well.
Now here's Randall. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ripped away. Bridges, no one around him. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Randall finds Robinson. It's hauled in by Claxton.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard. Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
That's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Brunson kicks to Hart. The pass to Randall. Makes it off the glass. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Julius Randle. Simmons dishes to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Brunson scanning the floor. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now here is Robinson. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Simmons on the wing. Simmons sets a screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Brooklyn leading by 8.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways, maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
To the paint, here's Claxton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Claxton's got 5 now.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Finney-Smith. Garrett covering. Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Your Knicks City Kings. Here they are, fans.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. It's his first trip to the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Well, the length of Ben Simmons, right, allows him to drive into the teeth of the defense, picks up the foul.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
So it's New York now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Brunson kicks to Robinson. It's tipped. It's Hart on the wing. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Bridges after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Down low. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one. Randall kicks to Brunson. Hart with it. Bridges covering. Up again. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 13. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the screen. Pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Simmons. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Back to Barrett. Robinson a screen on Bridges. Barrett dishes to Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Knicks trail by 13. Passes it to Randall. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. The feed to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. Nets leading by 13. Bridges passes to Claxton. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the pass to Claxton. Doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way. There at the pass to Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dinwiddie, and it's Seth Curry in for Mikal Bridges. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Toppin with the steal. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
No opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Claxton no good. Knicks trail by 12. There's the try. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Stolen by Robinson. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rose finds Robinson. Quickly with it. Back to Robinson. Lets it fly. Over Simmons. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Over to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Toppin covering. Johnson. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step.
20. The Nets. 29.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Joe Harris, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Assist from
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Rose. That shot no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Harris outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior. He will finish shots.
And it's quickly missing. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Curry on the wing. Toppin covering. Shot clock at 5. Curry kicks to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Grimes passes to Toppin. Here's Grimes. There's a screen by Toppin. Outside Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. Guarded by Curry. Second shot opportunity. Here's Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Robinson's got 7 points in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Harris. And the Nets lead by 12.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Rose finds Robinson. And it's quickly in the corner. Back to Robinson. Another shot. Pass to Grimes. New York calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And there's the pass to Finney Smith.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Randall no good. Nets leading by 12. Stolen by Brunson. There at the pass to Hart. He takes it in, and it's blocked. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, youngster.
29.
Here's Bridges. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Randall. He's got 6, and Barrett gets it to go.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Inside, here's Dinwiddie. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Hart. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. And they recover it. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been...
And a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Robinson down low. Shot clock at 6. Brunson finds Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson no good. Nets leading by 15. Pass to O'Neal. From deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. O'Neal's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Back to Robinson. And he gets it to go.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
The Knicks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Randall. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
4th personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bridges kicks to O'Neal. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
58-37.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Bridges for three. And the Nets, another three.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
And Barrett slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. O'Neal kicks to Dinwiddie. They set the screen. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
On the wing, Bridges. The pass to O'Neal. Brunson against Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
And he drives in. Here's Claxton. Moves back up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Knicks trail by 20. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Seth Curry.
There's 1:40 left in the 4th. Pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 16 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Here's Simmons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Barrett the pass to Brunson. To the paint. Randall kicks to Hart. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. 13.
And he knocks down the first one.
Josh Hart at the line. 2 shots.
And Hart drops them both. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 17.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Randall left side. Here's Robinson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says it.
saying, it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Here's Brunson with the drive. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul.
That's good from DeRozan. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. They can either develop or attract an elite all-star player. That would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Ball against Brunson. Ball passes to Vucevic.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ball passes to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure there's a better stretch 5 than Vooch. A legit three-point shooter.
Barrett finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond just rising up, gets on top of the defense.
Brunson passes to Hart. Outside for Randall. Over to the wing. Ball with a steal. Levine with a screen on Brunson. Outside for Levine. It's stolen by Hart. Randall with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively.
Heady play there from Randall. He knows that contact is coming, so he gets himself into position, draw the foul, and still score.
The free throw drops for Randall. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. DeRozan, a screen on Brunson. Up top Ball. Pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And that puts him just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. DeRozan. The shot off that time. New York goes the other way with it.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Up top, Randall. Defended by DeRozan. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
And Drummond right there just staying active on the defensive end. Collects another block. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Ball against Brunson. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Barrett with it. Guarded now by Ball. 6 to shoot. Brunson. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise. Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Pass to Levine. There's the triple. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 10.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. RJ Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad. Barrett just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young. And there's no doubt he's going to get better.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Outside Hart. Back to Robinson. For 3, Randall. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up.
Your Knicks City Kings. On your feet, fans.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Ball's double. Pass to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Hart. Tipped away. Vucevic with a steal. Barrett against DeRozan. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Randall with it. Guarded by Vucevic. The 3, Barrett. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Levine. Randall pulls down the board. New York trailing. Pass to Barrett. Randall against DeRozan. Randall can't hit. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's DeRozan, guarded by Barrett, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan, flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Hart passes to Randall. Back to Hart. Outside for Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randle with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
24.
Ball passes to Drummond. Back to Ball. Here's Levine for three. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Levine. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Randle is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Driving inside. The Knicks pull it in. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Robinson. Now a timeout called by New York.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson gets a chance to be a main piece to the team.
Outside Hart. Back to Robinson. Up and in on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Chicago lead.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Here's Levine, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And they're running. Drummond with the ball. Randle's in his pocket. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Out to the right wing. Here's DeRozan. There's the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Brunson passes to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Down low. Double team on DeRozan. Here's Levine. Can't get it to drop. Hart with the defensive effort. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. And here's Randle. Back to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. No good on the triple. On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Barrett. Here's Levine for 3. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we hit. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
That's the end of the first half with a score. The Knicks 29, the Bulls 32.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Jalen Brunson.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's DeRozan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
A high-effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent. And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Hart finds Brunson. Takes it inside. Barrett with it. Clock at 6. They double Randall. This for the tie. And there's Barrett on the assist by Randall. Barrett's got 11 points. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Hart passes to Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's the Bulls' ball. Pass the ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the inside, Hart. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The Bulls making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. The 3, Barrett. The next rebound. Brunson passes to Robinson. Barrett up top, defended by DeRozan. 4 on the clock from outside the arc. And Barrett good for 3. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, I don't know about that shot in particular, but Barrett was there to provide some offense. That's a lot of freedom for a point guard.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Hart. No good on the shot. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Off the mark there with a 3. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Randall, pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Outside Hart. Back to Randall. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Drummond the screen on Barrett. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Beverly. Inside. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Barrett passes to Brunson. And here's Randall. Drummond defending. Basket counts. Randall's got 20.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Levine.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Now Barrett. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Randall, the pass to Hart. Back to Randall. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan left side. Back to Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Hart. Here's Levine for three. Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Barrett. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Hart, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Buries it from three.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that point.
Here's Hart on the take. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Bulls up 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverley doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 6. Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Levine with a block. Beverley against Brunson. Pass to Levine. And Levine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Barrett passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Barrett. Can't connect from short range. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
You could really see a squad with losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Beverley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Hard against Levine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vucevic inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Knocked away. Now a timeout called by New York. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road.
Some serious confidence shown by LaVine in his jumper. I love how he's trusting it more with each year in the league.
The three from DeRozan. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Hart on the wing. Randall is screen on LaVine. Hart finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got 11 in the second half. Brunson passes to Hart. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. The kick out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Back to Hart. And he gets that one.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Barrett passes to Robinson. Randall outside. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're ahead by 11. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Bulls.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach LaVine.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Brunson finds Randall. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Hart pulls it in. Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 12. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Robinson, a screen on Drummond. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're leading by 10. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session. So